Good afternoon, everybody. Naima Singletary here, BillionDollarCourage.com. Today is Friday, June 10th, and I am just so grateful to be here with you to connect with you. Today is going to be a follow-up to the video that I recorded on Wednesday about the 3 ways to go from your boring life to the life that you really want to have. And part of those 3 ways, the third way was to know your personality type. And I went into very, very briefly what those 4 different personality types are. And if you're wondering, like, what does personality type have to do with courage? It has a whole heck of a lot to do with it. And that's what we're going to go into today. So the 4 different personality types, it's important that you understand what your personality type is, because it comes down to knowing thyself. When you understand yourself, you can make wiser decisions that serve you. When you know who you are, what you desire, the way you think, how you move, what you want in life, what brings you joy, what brings you pain. When you're presented with opportunities, when you're engaging in an experience with other people and other experiences in life, when you know who you are, you can make wiser decisions, better decisions. Have you ever committed to a person or to a thing, or you made a promise to someone or something, and halfway through it, or even right after you made the promise, you said, why did I do that? What was I thinking? The more that you understand yourself, the better you will become at making decisions that will serve you. All right. So let's go into, again, the 4 different personality types and really break it down and looking at the characteristics and the behaviors and the thought processes of each personality type. So the first personality type is the lion. The lion they're aggressive. They're go-getters, they're flashy, they're usually the leaders. They're usually the ones that if you put 5 people in a circle, the lion will be the one that will speak first. They will be the one that will take on leading the group. They are the ones who are always like, give me the bottom line. You know, if you ever give a presentation to a lion, they're also considered A-type personalities. They are the ones, they are movers. They are results oriented. They are money motivated. And so if you know that's who you are, or if you know someone who's that way, you can deal with them in that way. You can, if you know that they want the bottom line, if you know that they're motivated by money, if you know that they are leaders and they are comfortable and confident in being the leader in circumstances, that is the person that you want to go to when you want, for example, if you're putting together a party, you want your A-type friend or your lion-type personality friend to be the one to help to put the party together, because they're going to take the lead on that and they're going to make sure it gets done. Now, that's just one example. You know, there's the industry of sales, network marketing. Leaders in your group, they will be the one to make sure people are getting their job done. They will lead the group. They will say what needs to be said because they are strong, they are confident, and they like being in that position. So they're not somebody who you have to constantly push to be a leader, to constantly push to produce results. And the reason why you want to know if you are that person is so you can choose careers, you can choose circumstances, you can choose a lifestyle that is congruent with who you are naturally. And when you know who you are and that, oh, hey, I'm this strong person, I'm this leader, you feel a lot more confident in making these decisions, and confidence breeds courage. When a person is confident, they are willing, they are ready to make decisions, to move forward. They are confident to do what they need to do, whatever it may be in their life. So this, again, is why it's important to understand who you are and what personality type you are. The next personality type is the koala. The koala, they are natural nurturers. These are teachers. These are folks who like to work in the nonprofit sector. These are the people who give everyone the benefit of the doubt. They're highly forgiving. They forgive people. You know, the Bible says you forgive your man 77 times or 7 times, one or the other. This person will forgive you a billion times. They're the caregiver. They're the lovers. They are huggers. These are people who like to hug people. They like to create community. These are the people that can eat. They overcommit. They have a hard time telling people no. And these are the people where they will overcommit themselves, and then they will start to resent because they have a hard time telling people no, because they really just want to help everybody. They want to save the orphans. They want to save the homeless. They want to save the abused. They want to save everybody. And so these people can easily be taken advantage of because they're constantly saying no. And so people are constantly asking them to do things, asking for things from them. And so if you know that you are a natural nurturer, like nurses, people who love being nurses, oh my God, they're such nurturers, aren't they? Teachers that love being teachers, they're such nurturers, aren't they? And so if you know that's your personality type, and you know that you have a hard time saying no, that you're a giver, you want to create these structures and these boundaries so that you don't find yourself overcommitting, so that you don't end up in a role or in a career that really doesn't fit naturally with who you really are. All right. So that's another personality type. The third personality type is the monkey. The monkey is the life of the party. These are promoters. These are people who they don't like structure. You ever go to a party and there's like this person or these few people who end up talking to everybody at the party. They know everybody at the party, and whoever they don't know, they become friends with by the end of the party. These are monkeys. These are usually artists. These people don't like structure. These are, as Jeffrey Combs says, these are the people who do laundry when they run out of clothes. They're great at recruiting people. They are connectors. They love people. They're very effervescent, outgoing. These are the people that go into a room knowing nobody, and by the time they leave the room, they know everybody in the room. So these are monkeys. And are you a monkey? When I first learned of these personality types in 2003, I was deemed the monkey and the lion. I was like 2-part monkey and lion because I am very outgoing. And even to this day, I have no problem going to somewhere where I wasn't invited, where I don't know anybody in the room, and striking up conversations with people. And it's a very natural thing for me. It's not something that I got to like get ready to do. You know, some people, when they go to network, it's like a getting ready process. They got to like put their mind on, they got to like put their best foot forward, and they got to like get into the groove of it. Like, ooh, I'm going to network. To me, it's like I could be having coffee now and I could be in the midst of people I don't know in 5 minutes and be totally comfortable. So that's my natural personality type. And then with the lion, the leadership thing is just, it's not something you think about. So for me, it's not something that I think about. So it's really important that you understand how are you naturally? Which one of these personalities fit naturally with you? Because when you recognize that and you're able to say, wow, I'm a nurturer, you know, I'm a koala, I'm a lion, and see what's your way naturally, then you can get yourself into the groove of an industry, of a career, of people who fit with who you are naturally. And you don't have to worry about trying to fit in. You know, this whole trying to fit in thing. First of all, why do you are who you are. Who you are is fine. You find where you fit. And it's a natural thing. It's not something you have to, you know, craft, you know, into who you are. So that's who the 2 personality types that I was associated with. And I actually have some koala in me, because there are parts of me that are very nurturing and very caring and very wanting to save, which is part of what I'm doing with BillionDollarCourage.com. It's part of my giving to the world. It's my caring that people really live the lives that they really want to live. Like, that is so visceral in me. That is just such a natural thing. I remember taking the Myers-Briggs test during my first year in college because I wasn't sure what career I wanted to go into. And the Myers-Briggs test, for those of you that don't know, it's a test that you take and it gives you a series of maybe 100 questions and you have to answer the questions very, very quickly. They don't want you to think too much about it because they want to know what your natural and your quickest and your first response is. And when I took this test back in 1997 or 98, the three careers that it told me I would be best in were public relations, counseling, and advertising sales. And so BillionDollarCourage.com to me is my form of counseling. It's my way of helping. It's my way of connecting with the world and inspire people to look at themselves, to really be introspective, have the courage to look at who they are, look at those ugly answers, the things that they don't like about themselves or love about themselves, and change whatever it is that they want to change. All right. Okay. So the fourth personality type is the owl. The owl is the person who, when you give them a contract, they immediately go to the fine print. The owl loves structure. They are the people who they want to know the details. If you give them a chart and graphs, to the monkey, they will have no interest. They will have ADD and not pay attention. The owl will gladly take graphs and charts and statistics and numbers and break that thing down and analyze it and reread it and find the faults. And they love structure. They love order. These are the people, owls, if you make plans with them, they will not want to veer off from the plans. They want to stick straight to the plans. And if you try to veer off from the plans, they will be thrown off. They won't like it. They will be highly discombobulated because they like structure. And actually, according to Jeffrey Combs, who is a sought-after national speaker, he says that owls make up to between 13 and 18% of the world's population, and they are some of the smartest people in this world. So that's the owl. Those are the people who have pins in their shirts right there. They are very orderly. They're very together. If you go to their desk, everything is in order. They have their files in order. They have systems in place. And so if you know that's your way of being, then obviously you would choose a career that allows you to work in structure, in numbers, and organization. And so when you know you're that person, you can choose people, you can choose careers, you can choose lifestyles that are congruent with who you are naturally. And when you have that confidence of knowing who you are, your courage soars. It absolutely soars. And because I'm knowing who I am more and more every day, as I research not only personality types, but talking with people, that's a form of my research. Meditation, that's a form of research because you get to get into the core of who you are, the bottom line foundation of who you are. And at the core, we're all love. We're all just these beautiful vessels who are eager to give, eager to love, eager to connect and assist and help other people. So that's also a form of my research, connecting with people, reading books, all the things that I do on a daily basis, the habits that I practice. It helps me to understand who I am, and my courage just naturally increases because my confidence increases. And so I want to encourage you to look at yourself to understand who you are naturally, who your personality is naturally, and beginning to love yourself because that will increase your confidence, which will naturally increase your courage, okay? So that's the message for today. 4 personality types are the lion, the A-type, the koala, which is the caregiver, the nurturer, the owl, which is the organized, detailed, systematic person, and the monkey, who is the promoter. They're outgoing. They're the life of the party. So those are the 4 personality types. Another thing, too, that I'm really so excited to share with you right now, oh God, that I've been working on is I am currently producing my 7 steps to break through fear and self-doubt. That is being worked on by me right now, and I'm going to have that complete and ready for you to download for free by next Friday, which is June 17th. So get ready for that. I'm really excited about it. 7 steps to break through fear and self-doubt. Okay, so that's the message for today. Naima Singletary here, $1 Billion courage.com. I love you. Thank you.